What's up, guys? In this video, we dive deep into extreme driving and crazy machines. Today, we're counting down the top 5 most difficult cars to drive. These aren't your everyday rides. They're raw, untamed beasts designed to test even the best drivers to the limit. So, buckle up, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and get ready to experience a roller coaster of raw power, insane performance, and epic driving challenges. Let's kick things off at number 5 with a true American icon, the Dodge Viper. If you're into raw muscle, roaring engines, and an unapologetic display of power, the Viper is a car that will make your heart race like no other. Launched in 1992, the Dodge Viper exploded onto the scene with a massive V10 engine that evolved from an 8.0-liter power plant to an even more ferocious 8.4-liter monster later on. Cranking out over 600 horsepower, this machine wasn't built to be tamed by fancy electronics. It was built for pure, unfiltered driving. The early Vipers were stripped down to the bone. There was no sophisticated traction control or stability management to bail you out when you pushed the accelerator hard on a tight corner. Instead, the car demanded that you, the driver, become one with its raw power. One slight mistake, a heavy tap on the gas, or a misjudged gear change, and you could be sliding into a spin on a hairpin turn. That's what makes the Dodge Viper such a thrilling beast. It challenges you to harness every ounce of its power with precision. In a bid to maximize performance, early models sacrificed many of the comforts we take for granted today. Air conditioning, gone, door handles, a luxury that would add unwanted weight. The focus was solely on speed and performance. An interesting tidbit, Lamborghini even lent its expertise to design the engine's cylinder head, ensuring that every drop of power was extracted with surgical precision. With a curb weight of around 1,535 kilograms and a 6-speed manual gearbox, every shift in the Viper feels like a high-stakes battle between man and machine. It's not just about going fast, it's about mastering every nuance of driving this American monster. Rolling into number 4, we have a car that's as beautiful as it is brutal, the Porsche Carrera GT. Produced between 2003 and 2007, the Carrera GT is a masterpiece of engineering that has captivated driving enthusiasts worldwide. Beneath its sculpted exterior beats a naturally aspirated 5.7-liter V10 engine, inspired by cutting-edge Formula One technology, which delivers a staggering 612 horsepower to the rear wheels. And here's the kicker. This colossal power is channeled into a car weighing just around 1,380 kilograms. Imagine strapping a high-powered rocket to a lightweight frame. Every press of the accelerator sends a surge of adrenaline directly to your senses. Unlike most modern supercars, the Carrera GT was built without any electronic driver aids. That means no traction control to keep you from losing grip, and no stability management to correct your mistakes. Every gear change, every acceleration, every corner becomes an exercise in precision. The raw connection between the driver and the road is palpable. The steering is razor sharp, and the brakes are uncompromising, meaning that even the slightest miscalculation can send you into an uncontrolled drift. It's a car that doesn't just transport you, it forces you to truly earn every second on the track. Over time, the Carrera GT has evolved into a collector's dream, with its value soaring as its rarity and raw performance have become highly coveted among enthusiasts. It stands as a reminder that sometimes the purest form of driving isn't about high-tech gadgets and automated systems. It's about feeling every surge of power and every subtle shift in the car's behavior. The Carrera GT challenges its driver to be continuously aware, making it not only a ride, but an unforgettable experience. It's this kind of uncompromising performance that leaves you asking, could I handle this raw beast behind the wheel? Now, let's shift gears to number 3 on our list, the TVR Cerbera Speed 12. Born in the late 90s, this British monster was engineered to push the limits of what a road car could achieve. Designed for the fearless, the Speed 12 was built without regard for conventional safety. It features an audacious 7.7-liter V12 engine, and while the exact numbers were never fully disclosed, experts estimate that it delivered over 800 horsepower, along with jaw-dropping torque exceeding 1,000 Newton-meters. Picture that level of power packed into a car weighing barely 1,000 kilograms. A perilous combination of extreme power and minimal weight that makes every driving moment a heart-pounding test of control. TVR spared no expense in creating a car that was as uncompromising as it was dangerous. There were no electronic stabilizers, no driver aids, just raw mechanical might, and a 6-speed manual transmission that required pinpoint precision. Every gear change demanded the level of focus of a concert pianist hitting the right notes under pressure. The Speed 12 was designed to obliterate boundaries, and even challenged legends like the McLaren F1 GTR. However, its raw nature eventually led TVR to decide that the car was too dangerous for public sale. It became more of a myth than a market model, an experiment in extreme performance and risk. Despite its extremely limited production, the story of the TVR Cerbera Speed 12 lives on among automotive purists. It's the kind of car that sparks debates and ignites the imagination of anyone who believes that true driving thrills come from the perfect storm of power, lightweight, and absolute lack of electronic intervention. For those craving the adrenaline rush of raw, unbridled power and a pure test of driving skill, the Speed 12 remains a tantalizing glimpse into a world where danger and delight exist on the razor's edge. Sliding into the runner-up position at number 2 is an engineering marvel from Sweden, the Koenigsegg CCX. This hypercar is the epitome of Scandinavian ingenuity, blending cutting-edge design with a relentless pursuit of performance. At the heart of the 210 lies a 4.7-liter twin supercharged V8 engine that produces an insane 806 horsepower and delivers 920 newton-meters of torque. Coupled with a lightweight frame that weighs approximately 1,280 kilograms, the CCX is a relentless rocket on wheels, propelling you into an unyielding assault on speed. What sets the Koenigsegg CCX apart is its minimal reliance on electronic driver aids. Each press of the accelerator puts you face to face with the raw power of the engine, requiring a driver's full concentration and deft skill. On shows like Top Gear, even the most experienced drivers have found themselves struggling to harness the sheer energy of this vehicle during high-intensity bursts of acceleration. Its manual 6-speed transmission means that every shift is a calculated act, a precise maneuver that makes the difference between a perfectly executed lap and a heart-stopping loss of control. The CCX isn't just about performance, it's also a showcase of innovative design. One of its standout features is a removable roof that stows away neatly in the front compartment. This futuristic touch is more than just cool. It signifies the car's commitment to providing a driving experience that's pure and unadulterated. The 210th invites you to synchronize every move, every shift, with the machine's unyielding performance. For those who live for that delicate balance between control and chaos, the CCX offers a ride that is as unforgiving as it is exhilarating. Finally, we arrive at the pinnacle of our list, the legendary Ferrari F40, claiming the #1 spot as the ultimate pure racing machine. Produced from 1987 until 1992, the F40 holds a place in automotive history as the last car personally approved by Enzo Ferrari himself. This isn't merely a car, it's a shrine to unbridled performance and unrelenting passion for speed. At its core, the Ferrari F40 is powered by a 2.9-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine that delivers a breathtaking 478 horsepower. While these numbers might seem modest by today's hypercar standards, the true genius of the F40 lies in its extraordinary lightweight construction. Weighing in at just around 1,100 kilograms, thanks to extensive use of carbon fiber and Kevlar, the F40 is engineered for speed in its purest form. Every component is stripped down to its most essential element, ensuring that every bit of power is efficiently harnessed for maximum performance. What makes the F40 so infamously difficult to drive is its uncompromising nature. With a 5-speed manual transmission and no electronic assists to rely on, no traction control, no ABS, no power steering, the F40 demands absolute concentration from the driver. One moment, you feel the sheer thrill of a sudden turbo surge, and the next, you're battling to maintain control as the car reacts with raw, unpredictable force. It's like taming a wild stallion that obeys no command but its own instincts. The F40 once held the title of the fastest production car in the world, and its top speed of over 320 kilometers per hour, 200 miles per hour, remains a formidable benchmark for adrenaline junkies even today. Every drive in the Ferrari F40 is an immersive experience in extreme performance. There's a tangible connection between the car and the driver. a raw, unmediated communication that leaves nothing to chance. You're not merely riding along. You're locked in a high-stakes duel with a machine designed to push your skills to the limit. It's a relentless test of precision, nerve, and passion. Thanks for joining me on this wild ride through automotive history and extreme driving challenges. If you enjoyed this video and want more deep dives into supercars, high-performance machines, and everything that tests the limits of driving, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss an update from your channel name. Remember, these cars may be legends of speed and power, but they remind us that driving is a sport, a mix of skill, passion, and a little bit of daring risk-taking. So, until next time, drive safe, push your limits, and always respect the power beneath the hood. Stay tuned, keep living for that adrenaline rush, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Stay fast, stay fearless, and thanks for watching.